Snuggle up for a bedtime story, my little chickadees. Once upon a time in a dark and scary forest lived a little bird who was afraid of the dark. Every night when the sun went down, she would hide under the leaves and pretend to be asleep, when really she was too scared to close her eyes. She would think of all the scary things that could happen while she was fast asleep, like running out of food or even being eaten by a fox. But one night as she was worrying away, an owl hooted softly and said, "My dear little bird, why aren't you asleep?" And the little bird said, "I can't fall asleep. I'm just too worried. It's so dark and scary outside, and I'm just too scared to close my eyes." The owl stayed up with the little bird until morning, and they became good friends. And the wise old owl gave the little bird a very special gift before she went back to her nest. Now, each night the little bird would climb into her nest and close her eyes without a worry in the world. And that's because every night before she went to sleep, she would remember the words the owl had told her. The owl had told her about something magical that happened each night in the forest. And every night she would get more and more excited knowing that soon it would be her turn. One night when the moon was shining brightly through the trees, the little bird couldn't wait any longer. So she flew to the highest branch of the tallest tree in the forest and waited. Soon she saw a beautiful sight. An owl was flying through the dark forest, and her feathers were catching the moonlight. As she flew, she would leave behind little glowing pebbles that would light the path for other animals traveling through the forest. When Olivia the Owl reached the little bird, she asked, "Are you ready?" The little bird nodded her head excitedly, and together they took off into the night sky. All around them, fireflies blinked their lights to help guide them, and crickets chirped a soft tune. As they flew over the babbling brook, Olivia the Owl dipped low to drink some water. And when she took off again, she left a pebble behind. A family of deer came bounding over to where the pebble landed, and they used its light to safely cross the brook. Soon Olivia and the little bird heard some sniffling. And when they looked down, they saw a young rabbit sitting under a bush. He was all alone, and he was crying. "What's wrong, little rabbit?" asked Olivia the Owl. And the little rabbit said, "I was playing with my friends earlier, but I got so scared that I ran away, and now I can't find my way home. I'm all alone." The little bird and Olivia the Owl promised to help him, and together the three of them flew through the forest. Wherever Olivia the Owl went, she left a glowing pebble behind, so they wouldn't have to worry about the darkness. And soon they came across a cozy burrow with a little carrot sticking out front. "That's my house," said the little rabbit happily. "Thank you for helping me find my way home. You're both so kind." And as the little rabbit hopped inside his house, he left behind his jacket, which was just the right size for the little bird. As they continued on their journey, Olivia the Owl asked the little bird, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" The little bird thought for a moment. "Well, I want to help all the other animals, just like you." And Olivia the Owl smiled and said, "Well, then you're already on the right path." Soon they heard some loud footsteps in the forest. When they peeked through the trees, they saw a young fox running as fast as he could. He looked back over his shoulder and saw a hungry wolf gaining on him. "Help me!" cried the young fox. "Can you help me?" The wolf was almost on top of him, and if he didn't get away soon, the wolf would catch him. Together, Olivia and the little bird made a plan. The little bird flew in front of the wolf and hooted loudly just like an owl. And this confused the wolf, because he knew that owls are the fox's greatest enemies. Thinking quickly, the little bird led the wolf far away from where the fox was hiding. And when she turned around, she left behind a glowing pebble so the wolf wouldn't get lost. Then she flew back to the fox, and together they ran to a cozy den hidden under some bushes. "Thank you," said the young fox. "You saved my life." And the little bird and Olivia the Owl were happy to help. Then it was time for the little bird to go home. So they flew over the babbling brook, and the wise old owl gave her a big hug. "I'm so proud of you," said the wise old owl. "You showed such kindness and courage tonight. You've learned how to shine your light even in the darkest of times." And the little bird felt a warm glow inside, knowing that she helped others. From that day on, the little bird wasn't scared of the dark anymore. Instead, she loved flying through the forest at night with her new friends. And every night before she fell asleep, she would remember what the wise old owl had told her, that even in the darkest of times, a little bit of kindness can make a world of difference. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story as much as I enjoyed reading it to you, my little chickadees. Now it's time for bed. Just remember, no matter how dark things might seem, a little bit of kindness can make a world of difference. Sweet dreams, my little chickadees. Dreams, my little